Kids, it's staggered. Ask around. I'll tell you stuff.
Someone asked me.
You waiting for stock?
Someone asked me, is it going to be?
You waiting for stock that they can do this?
No, that's what they did. They told me. They informed me. I didn't say.
Someone asked me, is it going to be meat tonight?
Baba,
Because of the shalosh
we meet, we fish.
Even though that
We
is
can have music also because there's a difference in Sephardim Ashkenazi. Most of the people that are Sephardim, and they can have music. Mr. Bowen says you can do anything which normally you do in a normal scene. Normal scene, you also bring music. You're allowed to do music. This is Shlomo Zalman says you should not do. Rabbi Yashi, Lamaisa, I said we can do because most of the people at Sephardim they do.
What about wine?
Wine too? And no, wine is only if that's what you do. No, you're not to drink wine, you're not to do nothing. Only whatever you normally do in the UC. You don't have to change. And since normally when we have a scene, we have some wine. So for now, we have wine. 8 o'clock, night. Yes, you guys are not gonna be, but whatever it is, those are the bucket that are here. By Gabriel, you're gonna be? Come in, it's a big day for us. I'm very, very, very very, very happy that so many guys in the yeshiva that are finishing the Masechta. It shows on the level of the yeshiva. What about you, Yoshua? You didn't finish? What about the Mishnayos? Okay, right. How many dots of the Masechta you did do? Yes. Yes. 30. Okay.
in chapter 10. It's challenging. I didn't.
No, finish. Don't.
Before, or we can do the show.
No.
No, there isn't a show for Simon.
No, finish then. You have a few more hours. Sit a boy. I told you go to the side.
He's reviewing the Perek Shmini with David Shlomo, and my student. And we are in Perek 10. אבל הוא, דוד שלמה הוא ב8. אז התלמיד שלי מלמד אותו פרק 8.
אוקיי.
מה לעשות? אני יכול להמשיך.
לא, תמשיך איתה. לא, שהוא יגמור, תמשיך הלאה. You have to finish. Now the time, 8 דקות, זה time חזור, זה time. Yes. Zat Hashem, I want to push everyone, Bezat Hashem, we want to learn Masechet Makkos. I want everyone to finish Masechet Makkos.
Marcos is next tomorrow.
Yes. And Elul will learn Makkos. Elul in the beginning of Keshet. The Elul, the Tishrei, at the beginning of Keshet. I want everyone in the Yeshiva to finish it.
How many? Not too many dots.
Not so it's 20-something dots. Yeah, small tomorrow, but it's tough, not so easy.
Right.
If they put on, but you can finish. 2 to 3 months is enough time. Everybody can finish with an energy.
They finish once or twice.
My goal is full time. You do proper. That's not teachers when you learn review full time. That's the proper way. Full time. You have to start training yourself. You come to Shaman, you already have a white beard. What do you want a shortcut? When are you going to do the right thing? Now's the time. Learn full time. Can't do Gemara, do the Mishnayos full time. And through that, you learn the Rav, you get all the Gemara inside. You have to. No shortcuts. It's all. The help of Hashem. Okay. So we're going to go through the Shita of Ram. The Ram Shita needs an explanation. You have a Kiv Heger that explains it. This is what we want to do today. So the Gemara says that if you have 3 judges that want to establish a document, 2 of the judges recognize 2 signatures, and the 3rd judge doesn't recognize a signature. So the 2 judges give a testimony to the 3rd judge, and afterwards together they write and sign together. They write and they sign a They recognize his star, stars and Mushta. The question is, when the two judges that recognize the signatures give a testimony to the third judge, the third is only a single judge. You need to receive Eidus and Beis Din. Where's the Beis Din here? See, there's three answers.
What the question is,
Question is that two judges become witnesses and they give a testimony to the third judge. Great. But I always learn, we know, Chazal teaches us, that you need, it says 3 times Elohim, and you need 3 judges in Beis Din to receive the Eidus. So only have here a single judge. Where's their Beis Din? So there's 3 answers in the Rishon. 2 answers the Rabban brings down, and 1 answer is the Ran, and the Ran is the Stir in the Ran, what's Shabbat. 1 answer they say, we talk about Dayan professional, expert. 2nd answer, he says that really the judge brings the thing, single judge brings two judges with him, and they judge with him, and then afterwards they go away. And he's left with those 2 and they sign together. But really, in the moment when those 2 witnesses, 2 judges gave the testimony to the third judge, they were witnesses, and there was 2 other judges together with the third judge that he received David and then went away. Right, and then he does. But the Ran says no. The Ran says very simple. The Ran says, Einai Sadayan is in 1 shot, which means the 2 judges that recognize the signatures give a testimony to the third judge, and they wear 2 hats in 1 shot. They are witnesses and also judges together with the third judge to receive what they said, what they said themselves. So they have 2 hats in 1 shot. They are Eidim and they are Dayonim together in 1 shot.
It means that we have to be able to do such a thing.
What?
In the laws of receiving aiders, you have to fit in.
Okay, so the Ran says, Einai Sadayan can be Bevasachas in 1 shot.
You need a right.
That's what he holds. That's what he. Tonight, instead of what we guys want here, and Rabbi Fence, tonight, the Grand Seal. Grand Seal, not Grand Seal, Big Seal.
Oh, mega.
Mega Seal. Mega Seal. There's about 23 guys that finished the whole Masechet Ksubas 4 times, and every Omo they did it themselves. They didn't do it yet with the Ramchal, that's it. But they did 4 times.
It's next month.
Next month, exactly, it's the future. They have a good future on it. Okay? Baruch Hashem. And there's another 15 guys or 10 guys, I don't know, they asked for the Yeshiva. How many guys? How many guys in your shir, Rabbi? Yes. 3. And by him is another 3. And by you is another 2. About 10 guys that finished, 10 or 12 guys finished the whole Masechet Mishnayos 4 times. So my Feinster did 4 times. Part of the Siyumat. Okay, so there's 4 guys in Diaspora Yeshiva should finish the Gemara. Gemara and also Mishnayos 4 times. Melech did 4 times. Anyhow, a few guys here did 4 times. So we are part of this great seal. Some did the whole Mishnayos 4 times. Some did the whole Gemara 4 times. We're gonna have tonight the big seal. The Mitzvah Gezarach is gonna come there in the hall here and invite anyone to come. There's no you live far ways. The hard the Mitzvah is to come, but at least you should be part of it. In concert, maybe you can connect through Zoom or something else. Yes, they do about that. What? The Mitzvah Gezarach is going to be in the scenes. He's one of the Mashgichim or Shishivas in Yeshiva. Yeshiva is 95 years old. An old man. To be there to celebrate together with the Yeshiva. Okay, so it's a big day. The Israelis didn't say Tachanut. Okay, so somebody is, but it's only tonight. They already drink from the morning. Start the feast. Okay. So what is our goal today? Reb Rachamim, Are you doing the Mishnah full time? What? How many times you do it? Okay, you still have to tonight to 8 o'clock. Are you now with part of the shear or you are doing Mishnah? So come out and close. I like to see your face close. You can sit here on the side, right? Two chairs. Okay, now Hashem. So by you, half of this year you heard, then I'm going to add a little bit something that you didn't hear. 3/4. So what is our subject today? Our subject today is Kenei Naisadayam. Two things. Two things. Kenei Naisadayam Vasakas. Kenei Naisadayam al Piatzim. Okay, those are the two questions on the table. Again, a Naisadayam, and a witness can become a judge. Can an a Naisadayam Vasakas? Question number one. Question number two, can a Naisadayam, and he's a dayan on Eidus Atzma. Which means you can be an A for a third party, and you also are dying on that third party. Or you can be an aid on yourself and you judge on yourself. So two different things. Okay, two different things. So we have two questions on the table. Can an aid Naisadayan Vasachas? Can an aid Naisadayan al Piatz? If Kiva Eger wants to say aid Naisadayan Vasachas, yes, works. Aid Naisadayan al Piatz, it does not work. And he gives us small, and that's what we're going to do today. It's our goal today. So we'll start with the question on the table. The Gemara says that if you want to make a shop, and you have 3 judges, and 2 of the judges recognize a signature, you don't need 80 from the street. They are the witnesses. They give a testimony to the 3rd judge, and afterwards they write and sign that this shop is mekuyah.
All 3.
All 3. Okay? Shma mino ein naisadan. So you have 2 judges become witnesses to the 3rd judge. The question is, we know Beis Din needs to receive edus, right, Rabbi? Where's the Beis Din here? So we have 3 answers in the Rishon. Okay? One answer is that 3rd dayan is the dayan expert. Second answer, that this dayan brings 280 from the street, and afterwards they went away. Third answer, and this is what we want to deal today, is the Ran. And the Kiva as a steer from the Ran Minei Ubei. Okay? What's the Ran says? The Ran says that Eid Naisadayin Bevasats, which means the 2 witnesses, the 2 judges become witnesses to the 3rd judge, and they also become judges, attach himself to the 3rd judge to receive their testimony. What?
They're not witnesses,
They're not witnesses. They are witnesses, also judges. They are witnesses to the 3rd judge. That this is the signatures that recognize as true signature. Number 2 is they attach themselves in the same hat, another hat. And they're also judges to attach to the 3rd judge. And the 3rd judge had a basis to receive the testimony.
Are they receiving the edus that they're giving?
They are saying edus to the 3rd judge, and they also acting as judges to attach themselves to the 3rd judge to receive the testimony.
That means they have to be receiving the testimony also. No?
They know.
But you not said they're attaching.
No, here in this case, we'll say that the 3rd judge, when he signs, he receives 2 witnesses, which is 2 judges that were also the witnesses to him, and he received it as a Beis Din because he had 2 judges that attach themselves to him. But the other 2 judges who were witnesses, they signed because they know. It wasn't because they told the 3rd judge, because they know themselves from previously.
That's a rule that you can know, and that's part of.
This is this shot. All I'm telling you is all we can do. Okay. The Ran doesn't say clearly; he just says that that's what the 3rd judge will receive. So how they sign? They sign upon what they know, or upon what they said to him. This is the whole subject here. So Kiva brings one Ran, that says that when the two judges recognize the signatures, right? The two judges that recognize signatures, they give a testimony to the third judge. And they also act as judges at the same time of witnesses. They attach themselves as judges or a third judge, and he receives Abus with Bezin. So you can have a nice adayim bevasachs. Good, that's one thing, one half. Let's read it inside. I'm reading inside. The Shoinoi. The Reb Kiva Eiger brings down the Rab. Kosa Maran b'Shem Maran. Yes, Rabbi.
Baal Dover himself, the one that's
Bring it to the shop.
We also be part of the.
No, he's about Dover. Aid is an outside. Dayan and Aidim are outside. Baal Dover is inside.
So they cannot use him.
No.
Okay, so now come here.
No. That's why, a lot of times, it's this question. When the rabbi that makes the marriage, can he become an aid? Yes. He's a rabbi, he's an outsider. He can organize the wedding, but he also can become an aid. He's not a judge, he's just an organizer, conductor. Make sure that there's a wedding, the blessing is being said right. He's the rabbi that organizes. Mesaber Kiddushin. He's the Mesaber, he's the Manche. Knows Manche? How do you say in English if I got the word? What? Conductor. He's the conductor of the evening. But he can be a judge, he can be a witness. No problem. Now, let's read the Ran inside, the way the Ramban, the way the Kiva quotes. I'm reading the Kiva on the first page in Slabot Kashitz. Omar Rav Beis Dayoni Makir Yichaleve Dechalelu Makir Adon Nevorot HaKosim Kosa Maran. This is the third one. Kosa Maran b'Shem Arash. Av de Boi Gimel Kabol HaSeidus. Even though I need three judges to receive the testimony. Keivan the Kiyum Shtovos the Rabbanim, since Kiyum Shtovos was rabbinic, Afilo Hashnayim, even the two, Beshar Shemeidim, in the moment they give a testimony, Naisim Dayonim become judge in the same moment. They attach himself with the third guy, the Kabbaladus Atzmut, to receive their own. Which means they become dual, they make dual jobs. One is they're witnesses to the third judge, and they're also judges to attach them to the third judge, that he receives their own angels in front of three judges. You understand that, Rebellion? Very good.
He said because it's the Rabbanan, he added that point, so that you just read it. Because it's the Rabbanan, such a thing, that's he.
Yes, good, great.
That's totally the whole story.
That's the emes. The emes, the Gemara says, only works with the Rabbanon.
Okay, but so that's part of the story of why it can work is because of the Rabbanan. It has to be.
Okay.
It said, that's what he said.
Yes. The Arakach Kosa, afterwards he said, the Birchas Hashas, the Gemara made a deal between Kiddush HaChodesh, which is the Oraisa, to Kiyum Shtovos the Rabbanon. The Gemara says, if a night is a dying, let it work also by Kiddush HaChodesh. Moses says, no, that's the Oraisa. But in the Havamina, there's no difference between the Rabbanon and the Oraisa. And also by the Oraisa, the Chodesh Einai Sedai. There, the Ram suddenly says something else. Let's see what the Ram says. This is the language of the Ram there. Lav lemeimra, not to be said. You have it there? What? You have it? Yeah. Great. The Zeller story, I'm reading inside again. So now he's asking a steer. What's expressed out of steer? It's the daf. The Zeller story, this is the language of the Ram. The Mishnah says the three judges saw the new moon, they bring another two friends of them, another judges. From 3 to becoming 5. And 2 out of the judges that saw Kiddush HaChodesh become witnesses. And they give a testimony in front of the other 3. And the other 3 say, Mekudesh, Mekudesh. So the Gemara's kasha is, why do we need to bring those 2 guys on the street let him sit in a place and say Nekuda. So the Ran says, don't think let them sit in a place means don't bring anybody from outside. It's just saying don't bring two from outside, just bring one. Not a simple meaning of the word. But he said, what can I do? Let's do. Doesn't mean that you don't need to be attached to somebody else on the street, another judge. By force they need so. Why? They cannot judge upon the testimony that they saw or heard at night. Is that possible? This is the proof of the Gemara. The Amres, if you want to say that Einai Sadayon, let us put up one, let one stand. The Yeshiva Etzel base and put one of their friends by the two. Means one from the street by the two means four. There's three that's so. One will stand up, become a witness, and the other two that's left will bring one a friend from the street. The Yoshivu Echo Mechavreya, one of their friends from the street, the judge. Etzel base by the other two, which will be altogether be four. Ve'ya'id Echo Bifneim, and one witness will give a testimony in front of those three. And afterwards, this guy sits down and he becomes a judge. And another rotation, another one will stand up from the three that saw, and he will come and witnesses in front of the three. So which means you have four. Three saw. They bring one from the street, the small one, the small finger, one from the street. Then one becomes an aide in front of those three. Then he becomes back a judge, and he's an aide in front of the three. So now always you have three to receive a testimony, one aide. He says, I don't understand the Ran. Those words of the Ran is blocked and sealed. It's blocked and sealed needs an explanation. Why? You're just here before you said it's enough three. You can have the same hat. So why you need four? Not only you don't need five, you don't need four, you can be three. How? The Avdas them is this is true. The Al-Kocha in Pichashas, the late it doesn't mean that when they will sit in a place and will kiddushin upon what they saw without Agod. They need Agod, they saw it at night. It cannot be they sit in a place and next morning say upon what they saw at night. Just Tchilas Din Balayla, it doesn't work. You need Agod during the day. Aval Mikol Mokum in any place, why they're not required? It's the same Ram. Requires a fourth guy. Why do you need a fourth guy? Or if so, behold, is possible, let two give a testimony in front of the third, and they always attach themselves, same hat, become witnesses and judges. Now, if is a good elevated testimony. After the Kulam begin and give, even though I need three, or Bishosha Medim outside, at the moment they give a testimony, they themselves become judges. What's wrong? Who could have cost the Ran wrote himself? This is the first move of the debate. What's the difference? Why by Kirush Shtoros the Ran says you can become an aide and a dime of Asachas, and by Kirush Chodesh, when the Gemara was Havamina was a nice dialogue that should work there, the Ran doesn't say the Havamina was should be enough three. It says you don't need five, enough four. Okay, well, let it be three. And then I said nine. And it's narrow to say, and say Rabbi Bell, you guys did this today, right? What?
We did it.
You did the whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. To the end, to the base land.
We're so good on the bid.
One ones are okay because there's some needs more. How do you say it? Shifshu. How two basin and one aid can become one basin with two aiding. That needs explanation.
There's two different.
What?
There's two different functions of what they're talking about. One's
Yes.
writing a star and one's but the move.
We know that two functions. We want to know why. Why those two functions are different? Why that makes a difference? Okay, so let's see now. He brings a few options. He knocks out the first option.
This is Basach.
And he says no. You must have by Kiyum Shtorish can have a Vasachas. Let me say, let's say one. So a lot of Yesoides, very important. So let's read what he says.
How can it exactly work
How can what?
by a star? You have a star
Yes.
and you have the three guys sitting there.
Right.
That right?
Yeah.
You have the guy with the star,
Right.
with the Mohammed over
And as there's two Edim sign in the shop,
there.
and the two judges recognize two signatures.
They're recognizing the kidney.
Correct. Two of them. Two of the judges recognize the two signatures.
Give the key.
And the third one is not. So the one has a basing to sign, write and sign, that this is a good stop. So they give a testimony to the third judge. And they act as Edim and judges together, reference to the third judge. Then he received the Eidos and they sign.
That works.
That works. So let's do the same thing by Kiddush HaChodesh. Why we need four people? 2 out of the 3 that took Kiddush HaChodesh will say, we saw in the day. We saw at night. And they come in the day, they say to the third judge, we saw. And we become witnesses and judge at the same time. What's wrong? If a nice Sadayam, so it works for Masachas too. The Ran also works for Masachas, so it works.
But he limited it to daytime. That's a little bit dope.
No, you need a daytime because when they saw at night, it's not
But was it night?
Also Kiyum Shtorish needs day.
What?
All judgment needs day.
I know, but so he limited the Gemara by
That's a law, general law.
I know it's a law, but it's side to the case. If the Gemara brought it, you limited the case.
Right.
Sure, that's a limitation.
Right. V'doich HaKohen. And is narrow to 6. And now he wants to use an option which everybody should have told me right away. You a little bit said it, but I want to make sure. And I made sure to put you in a corner that said they shouldn't jump that again. I manipulate your mind right now because I didn't want to jump the gun. It may mix people up. He says this option. The Doich HaKloima, narrow to say, the Av im Ein Sadayin, even according to the Av, that Ein Sadayin with the Rabbonon Odoros, but not full. Mikol Mokom, however, Av means that thing, the Beshosh Ein Sadayin ve'vasakas, to be an Ein and Dayin in one shot. The P'kim Be'egel.
I know, but
The Doich HaKloima. It's the middle of the first column. The Doich HaKloima. There's a date. Kiyum Shtorish. A date. The Doich HaKloima. The Afi Meina Sadayan. True that Meina Sadayan. But Rabban and Doraisa. Mikomokom. However, Ach Milsa. That thing. The Beshor Shemeina Sadayan. V'Dayin Vasaka. That thing. That Meina Sadayan in one shot. Oh, that's too much. So he would say, Zeu Kula Gedol. It's a big leniency. For surely, it's only by Kiyum Shtorish the Rabbanon. Aval b'Doraisa by the Torah. Rabbi Alexander, you with us? Taitano? It's a Shem Yad Rabbi. Shulchan Liot B'fnim. Aval b'Doraisa. Leikes al Kadaitoch leMei Maroch. True that Doraisa and the Rabbanon is the same in one aspect that eight can become a diet. But to say that great kula that in the same shot, same moment, you become an eight in the diet, that's only by the Rabbanon and not by the Raisa, even for the Rabamina, the Neis Adam is what I say. Yes.
What would be the problem?
No problem.
The fact that giving Eidos and also become a Dayan, is it in the knowledge in their mind? Is it the opposite function?
So last week we discussed what is the problem is the Ali ben Emes, but the Raisa and Raisa. So we brought 2 major reasons. One is the Rashbam that says it's Dido Raisa. Says V'omdu anoshim ifnei Hashem. You have to have the witnesses stand in front of Hashem 2 entities. Okay, so we can be in the same subject, but not the same moment. That's definitely not 2 entities. So it's more of crushing as possible. So that's a simple. That's what we spent last week to say that the Ram That says Vasachas, which is a big kiddush, according to the Pshat of Hashvan is hard, but according to the Pshat, Einai Sadayin is that he wouldn't accept a rebuke, he wouldn't accept Azam on himself, or he was going to hold on to. There's two Pirushim. There's really three Pirushim. One is to the entities. Psul, the Pirushim is a Psul, that's the choice. And the other Pshat is Azam. But in Azam, there's two Pshat. The Din Azam, or Ovid La'achzik Dibur. You're going to hold on to your words. That's the language of the Rashi.
Which means what?
That if you already said a testimony, and I'm going to judge what you say, you don't want to make yourself a fool. And when you give a testimony, it's not right. So you want to hold on to your words.
That's in function.
And function.
They can't do two
It's not an Allah, exactly.
It's not in their mind.
That will be a difference. If the Shaila Vasoma, so there's no difference in Vasach and Amasach. It's small, isn't it? Right? If I can have a Zoma and another Bezi, that's how I salve it. So I don't care Vasach and Amasach. It's the same. I already salve it, so I don't care. But if it's La'achzik Dibure, so the same function, I already said something and I want now to judge, but in the same moment, so the same moment I'm saying my word to be true, so I'm also judging, so I don't have a problem I'm holding my word, it's the same moment. So according to the third pshat, you can explain that, that's equal slower. According to two entities, it's a hard, and according to this, it's hard. So, and he says, to say, Einai Sadai Vasachas is a kul of the doyle. So he asked me why it's a kul of doyle. I said, let's count the svaras. According to the svar of the Rashbam, that is two entities, the kul of the doyle, say that not only the same subject, and the same moment. So you definitely don't have two entities. It's definitely more of a psul. According to the svar of Achzik Dibure, it's the same, should be, I don't care so much. And according to the svar of Eidush Techol Azima, so what do I care if I can do it another basis for different masalas? Okay, so Kiveiga that says it's a kula kedoilo, I would say it depends according to which pshat. Actually, we said it last week.
Just in the sport.
What?
Just in the sport, it's hard that he's talking and he's hearing what he's saying. That's a hit.
Big hit. Okay. You have to say.
You have to talk to somebody.
Yeah, but if coworkers say, why not?
Why, it's one brain.
One brain.
Ruven, what's up?
I don't know. It just went right out.
Wow, I'm following on the YouTube. I'm not following on the Zoom, but
Yeah, I saw because when you left, I figured you went to YouTube. Then I went to YouTube as YouTube just went right off. But hold on a second. I gotta take off this headphone.
it goes on YouTube also, our voices.
Wait a minute. I gotta switch. I gotta disconnect this. All right, wait 1 second. All right, I'm on speaker. Can you hear me now? Moshe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear, but it goes on the shiur. It goes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just went right off.
Okay, wait.
I got a call. This is so funny because there's a delay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just went right off. Oh, you know what it is? Because I'm on Zoom. Are you talking? Are you on Zoom, Moshe, or are you on YouTube? This is funny. There's a big delay. Are you talking? Are you on Zoom, Moshe, or are you on YouTube? Oh, I see you. Now you muted yourself. I'm gonna call and try to find out what happened. Graham, Yeshua Graham. Oh, I see. I'm gonna call and try to find out. What's going on? I can't even get to make a call. Yeah, what's happening? Are you in the yeshiva? Yeah, it's not working. No, there's nothing coming on. The Zoom just went right out, and the YouTube went right out. Okay. All right, good. Just went right out. And the YouTube went right out. Benjamin there?
Trying to work it out. They're trying to work it.
Very good. All right, we'll just hold on here. All right, he's trying to work it out.
Trying to work it out. Trying to work.
All right, we'll just hold on here. Moshe, if you're there, I'm going to Mincha. I'm signing out. They're having a CM tonight. I wish I could go, but all right. 8 o'clock at the yeshiva, they're having a big CM. All right, it's Hashem. I hope to